Did a fifth giant planet mess up the orbits of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune? These are the outer planets. In the early solar system, the gas giant sat in a dusty cloud around the nascent sun in nearly circular orbits. The solar system's current planetary orbits seem stable, but that's only because the planets have settled into them over billions of years. The early solar system was a much different place than that seen today, and for almost 20 years, scientists thought they had a good handle on how it got that way. But more recently, data had started pointing to some flaws in that understanding, especially about how the giant planets in the outer solar system got where they are today. Now, an international team of astrophysicists think they have a better understanding of that process, and they believe it could help solve a long-standing argument about the early solar system. Currently, the best model scientists have for the formation of the solar system is known as the Nice model, after the town in France, Nice, where it was first developed in 2005. As part of this model, the gas giants that currently reside in the outer fringes of this solar system, our solar system, originally orbited what became the Sun much more closely with more circular orbits. However, something caused instability in the system that kicked those planets out into the much more unevenly spaced and oblong orbits we see them in today. And I did post an article yesterday concerning Jupiter expelling planet, and some say it could be Planet X or Nibiru. That's about 5-10 videos back. So this seems to be coinciding with that information as well. Now, what exactly caused the these gas giants that are currently residing outer fringes were not originally there. Something caused instability that kicked those planets out into much more unevenly spaced and oblong orbits we see today. Now, what exactly caused the anomaly has thus far been a mystery. However, a team comprised of researchers from Michigan State University, Zhejiang University, and the University of Bordeaux in France think they have an answer. It's as simple as dust in the solar wind. So in the early solar system, the gas giants sat in a dusty cloud around the nascent sun in nearly circular orbits. When the sun ignited, it began to blow the dust in the circumstellar disk away, and some of that dust happened to blow past the orbit of the gas giants, causing the instability that the Nice model sees. However, the researchers fleshed out the idea also solved some problems the Nice model had. One major one was data, such as that collected from moon samples, pointed to a much quicker path to this instability that was typically found in the original Nice model. With this updated inside-out dust cloud evaporation model, that instability's laborious path of hundreds of millions of years is condensed down to a timeline of a few million years, which matches much better than the existing data. That's not the only data it matches well with, though. The Nice model itself is partially controversial for pointing to a potential ninth planet. Here we go, or Planet 10, or Planet X, or Nibiru, okay? So the Nice model pointing to a potential ninth planet, and it does not mean Pluto, a favorite of many conspiratorial skywatcher. Planet 9 or Planet X has been garnered more and more attention after the Caltech study of 2015 found there might be something huge lurking around 50 billion miles away from our sun. The original Nice model actually works better with 5 gas giant inner planets, but in those calculations, one of those planets is ejected out into interstellar space to become a rogue planet. In the updated model, the outcome of the planetary orbital alignment is essentially the same whether there are 4 or 5 starting gas giants in the system. However, they do match reality slightly better if there are only 4 planets initially introduced into the model. As with much theory, this new model could potentially impact our understanding of the formation of the early solar system and could resolve a long-standing argument over what the original trigger of the instability that so shaped our planetary neighbor was. But ultimately, even this new model will have to hold up to the data and that is plenty more to collect before the true story of our early solar system is clear. This was by Andy Thomaswick, Universe Today, and it's on Bennett Reality, and the image is from NASA JPL Caltech. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. And as you can understand, it has to do with a potential rogue planet that has been expelled or flung out from the inner solar system because of the expelling of this space dust. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.